Guys, this is Billnose of Netcode Source, commentating a match against Fully Torqued on D-Nuke. This is my POV, so we're not going to be able to fly around the map. You're just going to be locked on me and whoever I spec after I die. So bear with me. This is the first week of ESEA Invite. Obviously, Torqued is a really strong team on whatever map they play. So it came to become a very close match in the end. Starting off for a pistol, we pretty much like to feel out the map because Fully Torqued does a lot of fast upper hits. Usually we'll just spot outside at the beginning, but this round Daze is gonna spot outside, and I'm just gonna play inner with like a flash out. And pretty much I know they like to flash out upper and just explode, and that's exactly what happens. But I peek a little too much into my flash right there, and that was like the downfall of my round. Like I had a really good flash, I just peeked it a little too wide. Luckily, Ghoul was able to pick up 3 kills on the pistol, while Joka picked up the last one. And I mean, I didn't get any frags, but I did get that really good flash off to stop their rush completely. And they couldn't get in all these crazy positions. So on an eco round, usually you would like just MP5 up, unless they got the bomb down. You'd want to buy a FAMI, but of course they didn't. So we're just gonna MP5, and Nuke is a really close range map. So usually we're gonna stack upper again. We just do not want to let them plant and let them have an early buy. So I'm gonna just jump up on hut and play another counter flash spot, and there they go. They flash rush out upper. I counter flash squeaky. I do a 6 spray right there. I'm able to get 1, 2 with my USP, and the third one with my knife. Yeah, that's a sick 3K. But nonetheless, that's just, you gotta be ready at all times for a rush, especially on Nuke. And good teams, they like to walk up to hut, they wait for the pre-nades, and then they'll have their guy on the roof throw the pup flash, and then it'll just be blind. And if they had deagles or something, they would have affected the round way better, but they were just going for a plant right there, so we were kind of lucky. And that's another reason why I've kept my MP5, is because they did not get a plant down either round, so I know they can't buy. We're pretty much playing the same thing, passive outside and a stack towards upper, and you see it once again. They run a fast upper strat. Casey gets 2, he's stacked with me. They were trying to go squeaky to lower, and me and Casey had a nice play on that. So in upper rushes, you know there's going to be like a wave of players coming out. And then you always got to be prepared for the last guy who does the flashes to pop down hut. So never like, you'll always be ready for that last guy coming in to the hut who was flashing through the roof. And that's how, who was it, got the last kill? Ghoul just naded him as he was coming in hut. But here, obviously, we got a lot of money. We didn't lose any players really on the ecos, so we should be good for a lot of these rounds if we can just at least trade rounds. But on Nuke, you want to get at least 10 on CT side. Of course, it's a strong CT map. Once again, it's going to be Joka at ramp, and Ghoul will be the rotator between ramp and heaven, and outside just kind of floating about the map. Daze will play different spots throughout the game, and me and Casey usually are good guys holding upper. So me and Casey usually time our smokes on hut. This round we smoked really early because we were afraid of the one flash out upper thing to happen on us. So now I'm going to smoke again. I smoke on this side of hut, so if they go out hut, I can cut like the site in half, and usually I can just watch squeaky. Obviously Joka died at ramp this round, so we got to get a little rotate going. Those Daze has dropped to lower. Casey's with me, ready to go at lower, and Ghoul's still at hell. Now, obviously they did plant lower. They're unable to get any like really good. I don't think we got any kills this round so far, so there's really nothing I can do right now. In between vents, probably gonna save. Like there's no chance I can win this round. Obviously, I wish Ghoul, I think it was, dropped down with the op. I wish he kind of saved, because it was a 5v3, 5v2, excuse me, bomb was planted. You know, we're never really going to win that round. They got position on us so bad. Pretty much right there, I waited in vents so long that they just didn't think I was vents anymore. I didn't want them to shoot me as I went up really early, then they would chase me down. A lot of good teams will chase you down as you're trying to save. So this M4, like we're obviously going to buy up here. I'll drop this M4 to my player, and I'll buy another M4. Obviously there's some terrible things happening right now in spawn. I have no idea what I just did, but yeah, don't do that. So pretty much I'm going to take my time going to upper. I think what I did was I dropped all my guns to my teammates, and now I'm only using a deagle. So I dropped 2 M4s and now I only have a deagle. That's what I did. And I'm just going to spot outside passively because I really can't contest it. And I'll just spot for info. But we have like an upper and ramp. 2-2 split. And you see the bomb there has been spotted at ramp. They're putting a lot of pressure on ramp. I'm going to start getting to a quicker rotate because last time they went down ramp really quickly. Daze and Ghoul are both able to get 2 kills and they're still stuck at ramp, so I'm going to come here to help my team. But as I get there, everyone dies, so now I'm going to stop. I'm going to try to surprise the enemies. Like, obviously right there, he didn't know I was coming. And I'm just going to keep falling back because I don't want to force this into a 1v1. I just want to keep the numbers up. I know I didn't get the gun or anything, but deagles in this game are nuts, So it's 20 seconds left. He's at ramp room. We know he's got to make a play. And you can see him moving up vents. I just call it. Again, I don't want to make it a 1v1. I said, okay, he can go up vents. Be ready. My teammate Casey is in hut, so he's well aware of what he can do. And right there, Frost tried to bait me to come up vents. He really wanted to pick me off, but I wasn't taking it. And we were able to win the round because I dropped Joka a gun and Casey a gun, and they both got 2 kills. So now I'll buy up the gun on my own. This map, we're playing like really compact. We're really not playing outside at all. As you see, we got 5 or 4 M4s. And usually what we do, if we play outside, we play it like together. Daze usually just goes mini, and we'll just spot outside. And when they're outside, we'll either retake it, or we'll just give it up totally. So here you see they just do a simple rush out upper, and I just spray them down. They had no real flash. Usually if you're going out upper like that, you want to do like the rebound flash off the wall, and it probably would have got us really well. But they just kind of rushed out, trying to surprise us, I guess. And it was a quick, easy 3K. I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing that. But unless we're up 5-1, we're doing really well. Now our money is like, we're building money now. So as long as we just gotta keep it tight and don't get picked off. If you like go down 4v5 on this map, it's really crutch. Because it's hard to cover all the areas that they could split. If the T's went ramp and killed your ramp guy, they could go back outside to lower. They could do so many things. They could just reflash and go upper. But it's really important to trade well on this map as a CT, not to get picked off. Yeah, I just nade outside just to slow them down if they are going to decide to rush. And you see I saw one go through hut there, so I just got in this position here and I was able to get 3 easy kills as they flashed out upper. They're on a save here, so it was just really lucky and good timing, I guess. By me. I mean, you see that I get a lot of easy kills, maybe, but I mean, I set myself up for these easy kills because I'm not like my aim isn't the best, but I'm really smart and my positioning is really well placed. So that's what I like pride myself on. So. Usually I feel like I'll always be able to outplay somebody rather than out-aim them, and that's what I try to do. This round I'm just going to play Rafters just to mix it up. They know that I've been on hut and floor a lot, so just going to try to keep them guessing. This round we don't have anybody outside. We did like a ramp play, so we're obviously going to start smoking stuff off pretty early. And I'm just kind of keeping my head in the wall for flashes if you ever see like that I'm looking like really weird, so. Really slow round so far. Frost is able to pick up Casey who's pushing hut. It's kind of really bad idea from Casey. It's really good to go on top of the hut and push through the window. There's a much better angle you can take, and they obviously won't expect it. Right now we're in a 3-on-4, I believe. I'm unable to hit tab. But yeah, and they're going to split up Heaven and out Hut, and one out Squeaky, so it's going to be really tough for us to stop right here. I'm able to get the Squeaky guy, but then two come up Heaven. They just had a really good late round strat right there. Exactly what happened. We got picked off in ramp, and they were able to split from Heaven and Hut and Squeaky. But we have plenty of money here, so. Yeah, I'm lazy. I don't type out my money. I'm just going to call for people to buy or not, usually. Unless I have a significant amount or I have nothing at all. So I usually would pre-flash Squeaky like that, and I would play like a different angle. But I didn't want to waste it because they haven't been rushing at all, really, out Squeaky. And this is a counter flash spot I would play, because usually if they go out Squeaky with a flash, they would just run right past you. But again, we gave out side up, so now I have to adjust my position. You see Steel and Blind right there, but I'm able to get Steel and TCK pushing. And Frost is able to pick me up there, but I still think I made the right play there. If the smoke was in a different spot, I might have been able to pick up Frost. But I did get two really key kills on the mini split, so now their strat is really broken. And Mo just rails Joker right there. Glad I caught that. And see right now exactly what you don't want to happen. The round is breaking down. They had the bomb down. They were in a 2v4 and now it's a 2v2. Bad play from our players, but I think we're able to pull this round out. There's only 20 seconds left. So if any CTs have any nades, they should just be throwing them. I mean, wouldn't recommend both guys to be in Hut, but whatever. T's like took way too long to execute anything, and we were just able to run out the clock. Luckily we were able to win that round. Like, I mean, we should have won that round way easier. I got the first two, and then Frost killed me, but Casey killed him right back. So I mean, we had the early advantage, and luckily we were able to close it out.